Recently, there's been talk about a certain cat anime that sparked a debate about censorship. Well, this one also tells a genuinely mature story, not one that merely looks mature on the surface, but one that actually tackles adult problems. What happens when a case that should be handled by law enforcement can't be pursued because of interference from the higher-ups? Or when rival mafia families need to settle an internal conflict without either side losing face? Well, that's where our troublesome duo comes in. Set in a city where drugs, pimping, the mafia, and illegal firearms are practically thriving, the pair takes on all kinds of requests to clean up the dirty work left unattended by others. Along the way, they rescue a girl in need, give her a place to stay, and boom, a love triangle is definitely not where this story is heading. Ha, sounds like your average mafia story. Sure, if the characters were just as ordinary. To spice things up, we've got one guy with an unbelievably good memory and another with absurd hand-to-hand combat skills. Though the former is more like the appetizer, the latter, and to be more precise, the group of people who possess powers similar to his, are the real main course of the story. Superpowers? Yep, abilities that go far beyond normal human limits. So besides your usual mafia shootouts, expect plenty of slicing, slashing, and enemies who are anything but ordinary. We've already got the mafia, superhumans, and now another faction on top of that? Okay, things are getting a little crowded. But when you strip everything else away, the story is really about two opposing sides. Those trying to preserve the balance of power, and those determined to destroy it. Why destroy it? No clue. Because the anime ends right when things finally start getting interesting and the plot begins to thicken. Does the story start off a little slow? Yeah. That is if you binge watch it in one sitting, but will probably start getting itchy. The solution should be simple enough. Go outside, fly a kite, talk to that random auntie from the next town or something. Then come back and continue. A long-ass essay complaining that nothing is happening is understandable. However, expecting the story to go pew-pew from episode 1 all the way to episode 12 without slowing down would be a little unrealistic, considering it still has to introduce the characters, establish the story, and lay the groundwork before everything kicks into gear. A simple man should just go with the flow and enjoy the ride. As long as the story doesn't wander into the realm of, who approved this? Then we're good. As for the mature content, it's definitely there, but it's presented in moderation and actually serves the story instead of existing purely for fan service. Now that the anime has safely wrapped up its 12 episodes, we're greeted by yet another all-too-common problem, a promising anime with no sign of a continuation. Manga aside, this anime came out over a decade ago, so it's probably one of those we may never meet again, but it was good knowing you. Also, on a side note, Suda Kenjiro voicing a hearing-impaired character was genuinely remarkable. A hearing-impaired character? At first, I was expecting the usual quiet character treatment, mostly gestures, short sounds, and barely any dialogue. But bro, what do you mean he actually talked? I was genuinely caught off guard. It couldn't have been an easy role to pull off. With such a restrained vocal delivery, he made the performance feel incredibly convincing and natural.